だよ。そっちはどんな天気かな。空港で約束したよね。すぐまた会おうねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。今日何してた私はいつも通りの日々。君がそばにいたらな。一緒に見た打ち上げ花火。来年もまた来ようねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだからもうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。カーテンを開けて朝の光を浴びる。窓を開けると優しい風が吹いた。今日もいい朝。コーヒーを飲みながらニュースを見る。誰かが活躍してる姿、とっても元気が出る。明るいニュースで溢れたらいいのにな。 Good morning, good morning 今日も一日頑張ろう。 Good morning, good morning 今日も一日輝く。 Yes鏡の前に立ってメイクを始める。噂のシークリームがいい感じ。今日もいい朝。毎日頑張ってるご褒美に買ったシャネルのリップスティック。発色が良くてとっても可愛い。髪の毛はどんなスタイルにしようかな。あーこんな時間もう行かなくちゃ。 Good morning, good morning 今日も私らしくいよう。 Good morning, good morning 今日も私は最高。トゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥ Have a nice day。
This is Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I teach the meaning and then I post this on YouTube and then we find some words again. Kodomo jama suru wa muku mama. Slam no ga tackle da. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese.
Heyo, welcome in. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. Let me check to make sure if you even heard that. Yeah, you did. Okay. 皆さんおはようございます。こんばんは。こんにちは。Keen Reflex です。こちらゲームを楽しみながら日本語が勉強できるところでございます。We are going to be playing Final Fantasy III for the first time on the stream. I have played the DS version a long time ago. We're going to play the Pixel Remaster this time. And we're going to do it all while learning Japanese. I'm a professional translator here to help you guys learn some Japanese in a fun way. Speaking of learning Japanese in a fun way, if you haven't even learned hiragana yet, if you haven't started your Japanese learning journey, I recommend starting here with Hiragana Hero, the game that I made. It is a game. It is a game, yes. It's a game. No, it's a dungeon crawler RPG, kind of roguelite, where you will fight Horde of Hiragana to make it out of the labyrinth and essentially master Hiragana on your way. I guess we need to make a new... Yeah, we need to make a new deck. Let's do it. Well, there's a C. And we have, and now we have 1, 2, 3, and 14. The Anki will not show anything until we add something. What should we add? Hey, Rikusuma, how's it going? The DS version way back in the day. I played a little of the original version for fun to prepare. Oh, to prepare? Okay, yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I'll be honest, the not being able to save at certain points really frustrated me back in the day, so. Speaking of save, you can say save, but also another way to say save. This is also for like to save or preserve. They say hold on to. We need to get some kind of word in there, so. Hold on to save, to preserve. I have not even got the game started, so let's get that started. I don't think 3 is that great, but won't ramble about that and hold the stream back. Yeah, in all honesty, I love Final Fantasy games. I'm very much a big fan. Why? There we go. If I had to pick a least favorite, 3 would be it, but I don't want to push people away from watching the stream, so we'll hold back from the more negative comments. There are definitely great things about it. I still love the game. Honestly, just a great franchise that's gonna have a worst, right? And even the worst is great. And that's only my personal opinion. It's not the general consensus.
This is Keen Reflex.
It looks like we have a Nintendo Switch update, considering they last like a minute max. We're gonna go ahead and do that.
That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the story.
Maybe my least favorite would upset a lot of people, so I don't say that. Hey, we all have our own opinions. Feel free. I won't have my judgments. I might go, what? But you decide whether or not you want to. I can't speak for everybody else. I think this is essentially overall a safe space, but. Hey Maxime, Oh yeah, I think Maxim got the first, didn't he? Congratulations on that. No, it was Gerb. Sorry.
This is Keen Reflex. And
But I did see Maxim came in though and answered the question. Which we can go over while it's updating. Well, it already updated. That's how fast it is. The question was, on the button to say I 100%ed that game. In the game will sing Korea blank. Let's see. We need to find Final Fantasy 3 because we haven't played it yet, and now it's way down there. Here it is. Oh shoot, yeah, we have to download it, don't we? Well, I guess we do have time. Let's go ahead and go over that. Oh, I didn't open up a notes yet for this, so let's go ahead and do that.
This is Keen Reflex.
We have started a whole new note-taking system, which will be shown on stream and will be reviewed on stream at the end of the end. And then I will make the PDF downloadable to all who are subscribed, to try and give it incentive, rather a product for what you pay for when you As much as I like just donating for support, I feel like you should receive a product for what you're getting, so for what you're paying for. It is copy paste. I forgot to update the template because we changed some things, but that's okay. We'll call this 528.
This is Keen Reflex.
Let's just call it FF.
And this is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine.
Hey, we downloaded it. And this game is fast in so many different, or this system is fast in so many ways.
The meaning, and then I post a lesson on YouTube, and then we find some words. Keen.
Okay, really quick, let's go over these notes really quick. Final Fantasy 3. Underlining things seems to be my job here. Final Fantasy 3. I might switch these. In fact, maybe. Well, no, this isn't the template. Never mind. Oh, these aren't even. Oops. These are supposed to be underlined too, which is a problem. Of course it is. Then I have to underline everything when I'm adding on to. Okay, let's cut paste the question because that was a good question. That was a good first question to start with. And I promise we will get. First, I'm not the biggest 4 fan. Really? That's the one you're afraid to say? I didn't answer, but I wasn't first. Yeah, thank you for the Golden Sun vote. Apparently we want to get, is it that we want to get it done? Also, hi on YouTube again, Maxi. Although I'm very much enjoying Golden Sun, I would like to see the end, not necessarily be done with it, but yeah. Okay, we have a, oops, let's actually just do it this way. There we go. Maybe look a little pretty. I would like to say 100%ed, aka fully cleared that game. So the game was in Korea. And the answer is stop, right? So when we're doing past tense of sudur, essentially when we have nouns, there's certain nouns that you can just add sudur onto to make verbs. This is one of them, full clear, right? You can just add, for past tense, we're gonna do shita. There we go. And now if you've played Hiragana Hero, you can read everything on here. Because there is furigana for every kanji or katakana. Can we think of some different examples of... Let's see, you could say, of course, 夕飯を食べた. You could also say 食事した, right? Or you could say, let's say also, no. Yeah, let's just say,さっき食事した. Because why not? Okay. Really? Why are you underlined when the one... No underline. Here. Push under. I push enter. Why are you underlined? I just ate. Right? I don't know why you're underlined. You're driving me crazy. Okay, 食事した. What else? Can we think of any other noun verbs essentially? I forget the professional word. And people are pretty passionate about 4 story-wise. One of the best games for sure. But gameplay-wise, it's not bad. But I like Freedom, the games before, and Since Give. And I thought it was all right. It's definitely not up there on my favorite either. Okay. Gameを作成した. I made a game. 作成 is made, yeah. Make. Okay, there are your examples. We're gonna go ahead and play Final Fantasy III. 2 is plenty. Oh. We are in Japanese, right? Why is this all Japanese in English? Yes. Why would it start in English? Did I recently change my switch to English for some reason? I don't remember. I do know that, oh, they're different colors. Were they always different colors? Huh. Okay, well, the standard for when there's a 4-person party is just name them after my family. It's new. Wait. Which? I think you guys are saying different things. They were different colors? They were. How did I ask that question? I don't remember. Do it this way. Because it's going to be in Japanese, it'll look fun. Well, it doesn't look crazy funny if it's in English. That's actually pretty normal, but make it look even better by putting everything in Japanese. And, I kind of want to be the green one, though. Can I be the green one? Yeah, I thought they were all red. This one's pink. This one's Heidi-chan. If Kane was all of them, that would be confusing, yeah. But can like I be the green one and then put him in front? Is that doable? Or does this red one have to be like the protagonist? Just curious. 'Cause I'd rather be the green one. Is it really gonna change? Are there all of the job classes gonna be green then? Character. Wait, what? 3DS and NES versions allowed you to switch the party leader, but not the main character. In the Pixel Remaster version, you can freely switch party members in and out of the party, including Lyneth, but not change the main character. Huh? In and out of the... There's 4. Why would you switch them in and out? That doesn't make sense. Okay, fine. I'll keep him as the main character. Be red. Fine. It'll bother me. Oh, I can actually... Let's see. If I can find his kanji. There it is. That one is a little bit harder to find. We'll see if it's there. Oh, wow! It popped up right away. Leiko. Yes, it was not hard to find at all. Tokusatsu logic. Characters are pretty blank from what I've seen in the NES, thus they carried DS traits into this remaster. I don't think they did. Well, even in the DS one wasn't very... But still. But they're probably going to be talking, like the main character's name is going to keep popping up, and if it's like randomly one of my children, then I guess it'll be a little weird. Oh my goodness, maybe I should have put this one as advanced. It looks annoying already. So no good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't realize it was going to go by itself. 世界の光の源であるクリスタルを地中深く I can't read it that fast. これから尋ねるものに比べればちっぽけなくものである。それはとてつもなく大きく、深く、暗く、そして悲しい。だが、Auto event apparently, at least for this part. 憂鬱の魂が光に、啓示を受けることだろう。そこから全ての始まり。4人の少年たちは、みなし語で、辺境の、and then they're using like really like, 大地震のクリスタルが地中に沈み、そこにできた洞窟へやってきた。4人は、なんだっけ、探検気分、ちょっとした時を試しのつもりだった。They just wanted to explore the cave, and then was it FF1 map? I have no idea. Hey, Nikaisuru, how's it going? What is this? A game for native speakers? I mean, I could read that in my head that fast, but not out loud. Because then there's also like ikata. And everyone's like, oh, how do you pronounce this one again? And that, like, a lot of those weren't normal everyday speech. Dad alert. What's up? Okay. By the way, actually, they did say well. Really quick, I think we can actually add a vocab here because they said tanken kibu, which I think was a good word. But they said tanken, not that tanken, just tanken. And this means explore. And I don't remember the full sentence. but let's just put it in context. 彼らは、洞窟に入り、ただ探検気分だった。Something like that. Which would, and let me give you the reading really quick. Okay. They entered the cave. What would we say with the feeling of exploration because they wanted to explore? They entered the cave and wanted to explore. Let's put it that way. Literally translated, it's with the exploration mood. Is there a more natural way to say that in English? Saying they wanted to explore is still a good translation as far as the localization, but if we have a closer way to say it in English, that's always ideal, and I can't think of right off the top of my head. I'm gonna get a cupcake and watch play this game. I must learn the moon runes from Keen Sensei. Okay. This is the Pixel Remaster, and it's the first time I'll play like essentially the original, although it's remastered. I've only played the DS version before. You could call it Spirit of Adventure. That's good. That's a good translation. And I forgot to translate the tada. So, and simply had a spirit of adventure, which is likely how they might have translated it in here. Okay, so 探検。彼らは洞窟に入り、ただ探検気分だった。They entered the cave and simply had a spirit of adventure. When this is actually ... by the way, what was happening. And then the next thing that happens is they fall down, right? Okay. Okay, sorry, that's another good one. And we need to get 5. Let's just do that one really quick. Otoshiana. You'll see that a lot. Otoshiana, at least in games and stories. Otoshiana. Otosa means to fall or to drop, and then ana is hole. Which I guess would just be hold. Give me a second. Is there a hole that you would fall in? Otoshi ana. Pitfall, that's a good word, yeah. Hole, pitfall. Not like a hole in your pants. Like a hole that you fall into. This is a very easy example since otoshiana ni. I'm gonna change it. Okkochimatta. I'm gonna change it because that's kind of a... Let's just call that a special way to say it. Ochite shimatta. Ochite shimatta is a more common way you're gonna see this. I'm gonna change it a little bit, sorry. Sorry, Square Enix. No, not underline, what am I doing? Okay. It fell into a hole. It fell through a pitfall. It fell through a hole. There we go. Okay. So, 落とし穴に落ちてしまった. It fell through a hole. Like, who's following these holes unless they were a trap? Yeah. Pitfall is good, yeah. For the natural translation of just this sentence, I think I'm just gonna go hole. But if you're thinking of like a good word to help you remember what the nuance of otoshiana is, then pitfall is good, yeah. Pit trap, Like a wanna? Yeah, it is. It doesn't have to be a wanna. It doesn't have to be a trap, like an intentional one, right? Okay. Thank you all for your input. Oh, and let's just really quick, let's add our 2 new words because we don't have any here yet. Let's add otoshiana. Otoshiana. And which is pitfall hole. And what's the other one we added just now? I already forgot. Tanken. I just realized I explained that Tanken is explorer, and then I put spirit of adventure, which is it's okay, but might be misleading. Spirit of exploration, maybe. I'm gonna switch that to spirit of exploration just so that people don't get confused with the notes. So yeah, Tanken. Exploration, because it is a noun. Okay, now I promise we can play. This is also a playing stream. Maitana. Maita is usually just a phrase to be like, we've been done in. He knows about the language and traps in Japan. I'm gonna call them otoshiana. Yeah. I guess it's technically traps don't have to intentional or set up. I feel like in English the word trap means that somebody made them, don't you? But I don't know. We don't have to dwell on it too much. 大丈夫かよ、こんなとこまで落ちまって。I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and translate every single sentence. Sometimes I worry too much about nuance, and that'll take forever. But yeah, that sucks. We fell in a hole. They don't even say who's talking. That's so funny. It's just like multiple people talking to each other. You're the one who said we should come here. You have time to argue. Let's look for the exit. That's so weird. Talk about trapping, that they fell into the trap of a way of behavior. Not important for this. Yeah, but it's, I'm thinking physical traps though. Those aren't physical traps. That's a good point. Everybody's got exactly 32 HP, so it looks like if they're the same job class, they're gonna have the exact same stats. And we can only attack right now. I like the music. I heard that a lot of the music in Pixel Remaster was redone with full orchestras. What was that monster? Hey, Jerb. The trap lives under the sink. We're talking about the trap on the sink? Like the water trap? The remade music is great in Pixel Master. You can swap it, I think. I immediately swap back. Yeah, right? It's just so good. FF3 is pretty top tier. Very rarely is FF music not that good, but I really like the music in this one. Oh, really? Okay, I'll look forward to that. So they often use mamono to refer to bosses and, or not bosses, monsters in both this game and just a lot of RPGs. And in this case, they use the word bakemono, which is more like it's more like a beast that they've never seen before, kind of thing, kind of nuance. But they're both kind of translated to monster in English. Maitana, they keep saying maitana. What are we gonna do? We've come to a really crazy place. Okay. Is there anything in here that's special? Telling her to switch characters. Page up, page down, pause menu. The fact that you can turn encounters off just baffles me. Why is that even a thing? Are people that annoyed by the... I feel like that's an annoyance that it needs to be there. I wish this had Furigana. Yeah. I labeled this game as intermediate because I feel like that's how the first two games have been. This one went with auto advance right from the beginning and had quite a lot of words that even for me were difficult to immediately remember the reading. People do not have the patience for random encounters these days. Crazy, but that's what RPGs are. Wait, no! I was just about to equip it. Oh yeah? Hmm? Doshita? What's wrong? Anaiwa nanka hen da zo. There's something strange about that boulder. Soyeba. Why? Why disconnected? Hey Lily, how's it going? Hi gozaimasu. Sound please. Okay, my earphones just randomly decided to disconnect. They're taking forever to... Well, it says it's reconnected, but I hear nothing, which I assume means you guys hear nothing. This girl wanted to make like the game as easy as possible for those who can't deal with older games. But yeah, no, I get it. I disagree. I disagree with everybody else's feelings. Turn on encounters off and only fight required fights. New hard mode unlocked. Yeah. Hello? Why I hear nothing? Is it OBS or is it my earphones? Oh, OBS says these. You two hear nothing. Alright, let me see. I need to open a random YouTube video or something to see if my earphones are even... It says they're connected, but I'm hearing nothing. Just randomly disconnected for no reason. They are Bluetooth. Let's open this video of this guy playing my game. No, I hear nothing, so it's my earphones. Disconnect. Reconnect.
We have something interesting, different, and...
There we go, I hear him and I hear the game. Okay. Kind of fumbled before stopping, yeah. You know, my earphone just randomly disconnected. That's fun. It's so weird that, like, I do have it set as output, but, like, if I don't have an actual physical output, you guys won't hear anything either. So, like, when I had to take Leon to school every morning and then we'd take a break, my earphones are set to where if I take them out of my ear, they automatically turn off. And so I had to, in order for you guys to continue hearing sound, I had to plug in some headphones just so that you guys can hear some sound, which is kind of weird, right? Like, why do I have an out? You'd think it'd be possible without plugging in earphones. Anyway, there's something weird about that stone. That boulder, rather.
Tamanegi Kenshi. Nice.
We are literally Onion Knights. I honestly didn't think that the Japanese was going to be Onion Knight. I thought it was going to be something else. They're like, let's think of something really, quirky to translate that to. And they changed it as Onion Knight. No, Tamanegi is literally onion. Kenshi is knight. Speaking of which, we should add Tamanegi onto our, not our notes, but these right here. These vocab right here. Tamanegi. I don't know why I didn't put where's the kanji, I believe. Yeah. Tamanegi is onion. And I'll add Kenshi. Kenshi, which is knight. Or, like, swordsman, really? Yeah. I guess it really is onion swordsman. which could be a knight, I guess, but there's literally Ken, like the Ken of Kenshi means sword. And she's just, it's often used for people, especially like warriors, but yeah, fighters. At least, especially back in the day. The phrases in English were that way in the original Japanese, noticed in some games. Not all the time, of course, but sometimes. What do you mean? That they just translated it as some flowery way that weren't actually the way? That happens a lot in video games. Yes. Attack names in Japanese are English as anything. Oh, in the Japanese it's English, and so yeah. That actually, when it is English, often it's cheesy English, and so when it's translated, they'll change the English. Because it doesn't, like, it was never good English in the first place. Okay, so I don't know how much dialogue, well, there might be a lot of dialogue, but I don't want to assume so, and there was also I feel like the word Eva is also a good word to learn. So we're gonna learn that really quick. I gotta be proactive in these note addings, because otherwise, before I know it, stream is over and we've got not enough stuff. So Eva means rock or boulder. Keep your reading for that. Hiragana, Eva. I believe they said, "Ano Eva nanka hen da zo." Technically, they're leaving out an wa right here. Ano Iwa wa nanka hen da zo. But they left it out. And I'll leave it that way because that's a natural way to do that often. There's something strange about that boulder. Ano Iwa nanka hen da zo. Japanese say English things always sounds badass. This is why I love Sailor Moon and One Piece, but that's not important. In the original Japanese, but then if you translate it to English with English voice actors, then it's like, that was cheesy English. Let's change it to something actually cool, right? We do have a break coming up here soon. I snoozed it a little bit because we got some good conversation in here and Lily just got here. But even when that does come up, there will be homework to be done in chat. So you got stuff to do. You got questions to be answered. Really, that was they don't even like, okay. They didn't even let me get stuck first. They're instantly, hey look, there's the switch. To the wall you didn't even know was there yet. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot. We have stuff to be equipped. Saikyo, strongest. Not the word optimize, but strongest. Oh no, my wife is gonna be the weakest. I'm so sorry, wifey. It's not One Piece or Sailor Moon. I don't know if they were just too childish to me when I started watching anime, or if I just automatically was disappointed by the English dub and haven't gone back to the Japanese. Oh no. I haven't watched too much Sailor Moon. One Piece also, comparatively, not very much. One Piece, there's a character has a power, and then when they say it, they'll be like, oh, I'll butcher this. I think it's Dume. Wait, what? He just says Doom, which could be room. I'd have to hear the context. Could be even something else. Like Legend of Dragoon used a whole bunch of English. Like it's not. There is loan words that's actual Japanese, but they come from English. And then there's video games where they're like they'll take English words. Like Golden Sun. All of the skills are like. Shoot, what are they called? All of them are English, but they're not Japanese loan. They're not loan words that exist in Japanese. I'm trying to think of some example or what they're called. I literally played this yesterday, guys. Why is my memory so bad? こんばんは、ヤッホー、プロトさん。来てくれてありがとうございます。ようこそ。Welcome in. Inuyasha is the first anime I ever finished. I would hope I have good taste. Oh yeah, that's... I never watched Inuyasha, but I love Ranma 2分の1, same artist. Ranma 1/2. Lumiko, what's her... Lumiko something. Your taste is Michelin 3 stars. Proto さんは、日本語を勉強されてる英語系の方ですか？それとも日本の方ですか？ Are you here to study Japanese or are you Japanese? I guess I don't have to ask that second part in English, do I? I'm 2分の1, but then I got dragged in the Prince of Tennis and Bleach. Is Bleach? Okay. Well then, by the time you watched, I don't know what Prince of Tennis is, but I'm pretty sure Bleach is much newer. So Ranma 2分の1 was probably, yeah, far gone by then. Anyway, let's fight things. あ、日本人なんだ。ようこそ。いらっしゃいいらっしゃい。こちらは一応、ゲームを楽しめながら、日本語が勉強できるところでございますが、もちろん、一応英語ネイティブなので日本語も完璧じゃないけど、英語も学べるかなって思いますので、歓迎です。It was in the mid 2000s, if I remember correctly. They only just released that cat back. Kind of like a couple years ago. Yeah. Wow, みんなレベルアップ。Ranma 2分の1 was, yeah, it started in 1989. At least the anime. Manga was likely even earlier. Oh yeah, it was kind of old by the time Bleach came out. I was gonna say, 'cause I read the manga when I was in the 90s, so when I shouldn't have been, because it was kind of a little bit too sexy for like a 9 or 10-year-old. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze again. I remember watching Bleach in high school, which was late O's. How do you even say that? You don't look at the clocks, suddenly realize 50 years go by. Not 50. 50 years is... 1989 wasn't 50 years ago. Oi oi oi. やばいかな。日本人は普通に来てるけど、この配信。大丈夫大丈夫。今は英語圏ばっかりの配信だけど、奥さんも含めていろんな日本の方も来ております。安心してください。じゃあこのゲームが、面白そうで好きで来たのかな、来てくれたのかな。初めてこのゲームやった時が DS で、こういうピクセルリマスターだけど、でもある意味でオリジナルじゃないですか。初めてオリジナルをやります。 Oh, show 'em. Oh, we got maps. Let's go. Heck yeah, let's get that last treasure chest. Izumida. It's a pond. That's a strange color. I'll bet it heals us.
This is Keen Reflex. You guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games.
Cafe closed already.
That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like
goodness.
the meaning and then I'm
So popular today. 今日人気だな。どうしたみんな。ありがとう。
Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese.
どうも来てくれてありがとうございます。Keen Reflex でございます。Hello, Keen. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome in. Yoshibike-san, welcome in. How's it going? Okay, if you weren't paying attention to that amazing intro video, I am Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. We're playing Final Fantasy III in Japanese, and we're learning some stuff as we go. Yeah, look, Aotsuki-sama, Aotsuki Hime-sama. We've got notes now. I make notes now. I know, I'm that cool. We made dinner again. Nice. Okay, so first, let me go over here. Okay. Well, Aoi-tsuki-san, why can't I say it? Aotsuki Hime-sama tells us what dinner they made. You should totally go follow her because she's a super cool friend to the stream and to me. And she does lots of cooking streams. She does live in Japan. She does a lot of Japanese food. But she also is really into Final Fantasy XIV and puzzle games. And she's also the voice of Kana in Hiragana Hero. Soy sauce drumsticks and egg drop soup. I don't know what that second one is, but that all together sounds really good. I mean, technically, I haven't even heard the first one, but the name gives it away. To find where the notes and Anki and other stuff online is to properly study. Where the notes? My notes or other notes? What are the notes? By the way, I'm so sorry those of you who came in with the raid about the timing, but I've already snoozed the ads 3 times because we were having such a good conversation. And so I got 3 minutes 20 seconds before they're gonna I'll announce it. Your notes. So okay, so what I'm doing currently, it may change. The notes, I might put the Anki on there for free to everyone. Currently I have the notes for anybody who's subbing on Discord. I just started this because I want to give people who are paying monthly an actual product, right? So let's see. Here's the Discord we got. Oh wait, no, you can't see if I'm on the left.
This is Keen Reflex.
Never mind. I'm showing the left screen does nothing.
And this is a space for you guys to
oh yeah, it's under subscriber reports, lesson notes, lesson discussion.
That's right. Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read
but
in Japanese.
I haven't been uploading the Anki. I can easily do that though. I might do that every time we finish a game or something. Thank you for taking my customers. Yes, absolutely. Hey Cat, welcome in, welcome in. So, as I was just mentioning, so I am Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. Go follow my good friend Aoi. I gotta be quick because we got our 2-minute break coming up soon. The good thing about this is not only can you go do your after stream stuff and go to the bathroom and get some water, stretch, do all this you need for self-care, but also there will be a Japanese question in chat that you can answer for good practice and for some experience and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, yeah. My cat Susan has the zombies this morning. Oh no. Or yes. I mean, that's fun to watch maybe. Sounds like my 6-year-old. He literally last night he was like, Papa, I have so much energy. Can I go outside and run? Like, yes, please. he sets a timer and then runs. He's like, okay, I think I burned some energy. I can settle down now. Literally how he said it. You're lazy and feel bad? Okay. So I do need to take the 2-minute break. I unfortunately can't snooze it anymore. So please do answer the question in chat. You can type 1, 2, 3, or 4. Answer that. I'll see you guys very soon. Even if you keep it like you must. Don't go anywhere.
And this is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video. Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it any time. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan.
Alright. So, bad timing. Welcome back, Okaida Nasai. You're watching Keen Reflex. That's the space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. 皆さん、Okaida Nasai ませ。Keen Reflex です。こちらはゲームを楽しみながら日本語が勉強できるところでございます。Once again, welcome in with the Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you guys so much for... When did I push a button? When was I pushing buttons? Can I rewind? Just realized I... Oh.
One. Followers.
I missed something. Full Night Cracker-san, thank you for the follow photo. Arigatou gozaimasu. Green Slate-san, I don't know if you're still there. I'm so sorry. I gotta stop missing the YouTube messages, but thank you for coming in. It's nice to see you. I hope you're still around. They didn't leave like this guy ignored me. How rude. It is rude of me. I'm sorry. I can't find a good way to put... I have like a mixed way to show it on chat or on my OBS, but then there's problems. Let me just say there's problems with it. And I can't type, so anytime I need to type something like a shout out, I'll switch to the Twitch chat and then I'll forget to switch back. Okay, let me put it on the combined one right now. Hopefully I won't miss anything. It looks weird and I want to switch it back because I'm not used to it. Okay, but we're playing Final Fantasy III. Let's go over the question in chat. Oh, that's another reason I can't scroll up. Now that's the thing. Can't scroll up with this one. Question was, what does the following phrase mean? まだそのバスと戦うことができません. Okay. まだそのボスと戦うことができません. What does this phrase mean? 1. You've already fought that boss. 2. You can fight that boss now. 3. You've never fought that boss before. Or 4. You can fight that. You can't fight that boss yet. Good morning, Gamer Night-san. How are you today?
子供が邪魔するママスライムの方が最高だ
So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please. Some Japanese.
Okay. Let's go over that really quick. I'm Larkin, by the way, programming. Alright. You program away, Pairbender-san. Welcome in. Guys, go follow Pender. Why can't I speak? Follow Pairbender for some cool kanji game that he's making. Cool kanji Pokemon Snap. Kanji Snap.
This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like,
here's the question.
Meaning, and then I post a lesson on YouTube
Okay.
and then we find some words again.
What does the following phrase mean? Oh, and then it cut off. Mada sono Let me try again. まだそのボスと戦うことができません。This is supposed to say answer. Mahou Kitsune-san, welcome in.
Keen Reflex.
Welcome in. Hey!
And this is a space for you guys.
I responded in time to a YouTube comment. Are you proud of me?
Video games.
I'm getting better. Okay, so this is the grammar point here. We have a verb in the dictionary form, and then we have koto ga, dekimasu, dekimasen, or dekiru, dekinai. Right? And this is basically another way to show whether you're able to do something or not. Okay, so what this is saying is you're not able to, let's say, well, actually it's closer to the English you're not able to, because it sounds a little bit more wordy than just like tatakai nai is the other way you could say this. So it does sound more wordy, and the English more wordy way is to say you're not able to rather than saying you can't. To fight that boss yet. The yet comes from that mada over there at the beginning, right? Okay. Let's think of a few examples of koto ga dekiru, koto ga dekinai.
And then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I tell you the meaning, and then I post a lesson on YouTube, and then we find some words
Find that
again.
boss. Yeah, very good. No subjects. So there's no subject. So yeah, it's either inferred you or I guess it would depend on context, but yeah, you're not wrong. I just realized, let me switch over here so you can see my face. Okay. So let's just think of a few examples. Musuko wa. And of course then it turns dark right after that. Musuko wa peanuts o taberu. Okay, so first let's just go with the phrase, right? Peanuts wa Musuko wa peanuts o taberu. My son eats peanuts, right? And then here's where you add koto ga dekimasen. Right? So now it's gonna mean my son cannot eat peanuts. My son is unable to eat peanuts. This is a true statement. My son is unable to eat peanuts. Okay. So we have Mada sono boss to tatakau koto ga dekimasen. You're not able to fight that boss yet. We have Musuko wa peanuts o taberu koto ga dekimasen. My son is unable to eat peanuts. Let's think of one more example. Let's do a dekimasu one, right? How are you doing, by the way, Mahou Kitsune-san? I hope that my response was quick enough to keep you here. I feel like I saw you right when you came in. And I don't think there's a lag on YouTube anymore. Not supposed to be. What was I gonna do? I was gonna say tamani. YouTube のコメントを見ることが Oh, we're still doing できません. That's okay. Right. Because this is kind of true. There's actually technically a more difficult grammar I would use for what I really want to say here, but we can still use this. Sometimes I'm unable to, because it's really, I'm unable to make it in time, but I'm not going to complicate it. I'm unable to see YouTube comments, right? Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't capitalize the T and you're going to redline me for that. Okay. So we've got まだそのボスと戦うことができません. You're not able to fight that boss yet. 息子はピーナッツを食べることができません. My son is unable to eat peanuts. And たまに YouTube のコメントを見ることができません. Sometimes I'm unable to see YouTube comments. Okay. I think that's plenty of examples. I don't know why I went for more in my template. Let's play the game where they did actually just say something about this Izumi, but then I accidentally skipped over it. Macadamia nuts are where it's at. Nice. Nuts are overrated anyway. You know what the funny thing is? I didn't even know this. Nobody would usually say kotagai. If you're in more of a formal setting, you would definitely use kotaga dekinai, kotaga dekiru. Especially if you're talking about, it's actually more, although it's not a rule, it does happen often more when talking about like rules or like it's not possible, less than saying specifically what somebody is capable of doing. I don't want to confuse a lot of beginner learners, but back attack, it doesn't really look back. But you are right in that using the other conjugation is definitely more common. But you should learn both because they are both used. I'm trying to think, like, especially if you see when like an explanation of a game or something. こういうこともできます. Right? Hey, I didn't run away, Kitsune-san. っていうか、名前を見れば、日本語が大好きな英語系の方ではなく、もしかしたら日本の方かな。どっちでしょう。英語を学びたい日本の方かな。南極の風。Okay. Oh, but what I was going to say about the peanuts, they're not a nut. I had no idea. Why is nut in the name? I don't know. Many of you may already know that. I didn't really pay attention to it until I had a son with an allergy. And we were asking, what about these nuts? What about these nuts? And the doctors just stopped and said, okay. Calm down. He doesn't have a nut allergy. We're like, what? What are you talking about? Only peanuts. He can have nuts. Yes, all of those are different. 4人は泉の水を飲んだ. The 4 of us drank the water in this pond. Oh my, なんだか力が湧いてきたぞ. HP と MP が回復した. And the Gyun, yeah. 戦闘不能から、復活した. 誰も戦闘不能じゃない。けど、よかった、ありがとう. Ooh, the stat ups are a little bit random because we got 2 people with 38 and 2 people with 39 HP now. Well, walking diagonally, that's weird. Guys, do you remember in this game, therapy in a pod? In this game, like if the stat ups, if I'm like a tank the majority of the game, and then I switch to a ninja, or like a fast character, fast attacker, are my stats immediately going to switch to the attacker stats? Or is it like, right, like are my stats going up based on what I'm currently equipped? Basically, if I level up right now a lot as an Onion Knight, is that bad because I'm getting bad stats? I don't remember how that's good, or how that works in this game. It a little bit bothers me in games, because I like to grind early. It bothers me in games where you essentially... I'll still play these games. In fact, some of my favorite games have this feature, but I just don't like this particular feature. Oh, for my for the job class? What does that mean? I mean, like in this game, what does that mean? Where's that stat? 4, 3. うるさいな。It goes to the version of that stats of your level. But I was gonna say, I just like when they kind of encourage you to stay low level until you get like a certain thing that'll make your stats go up more every level. They do that in Final Fantasy VIII. Well, Final Fantasy VIII is also another story because of the whole monsters leveling up with you. But they also do it in Final Fantasy VI, which is actually one of my favorite Final Fantasies. It's not my favorite function in there, but there's so many great functions that it's forgiven. There's no... I'm not going to agree with every function in any game, really. Oh, and yeah, they have their own levels. I remember that. So you would get warrior stats if you switch to a warrior? Okay. Nanda koitsu wa? 邪悪な何かが4人を襲った。Some evil force attacked the 4 of them. Nanda. Wait. Land turtle. Like I think it means land turtle, but I want to read it as random turtle. I think that's funnier. The job you have doesn't be... Okay, so you'd have base stats that are going up a little bit randomly every level. And then the stats added on from the job. That would make sense. Okay, we can only really attack, so... Misurisugi janai? 3 out of 4 missed? This is the boss song you really love. Pretty good. Eek hip! You wanna visit Japan, Keen-san? What's the reason of learning Japanese? あなたは日本語がとても上手ですね。いえいえ。ありがとうございます。I lived in Japan for 10 years as a Japanese to English translator. I only recently moved back to the US. Keen-san. いや10年くらい日本で翻訳の仕事をさせていただきましたが、もう去年家族を連れてアメリカに帰ってきました。帰ってきた？俺は帰ってきた。奥さんと2人の息子は初めてアメリカに来たことになります。What's my reason for learning Japanese? It was before it was what was my reason? I really liked learning Japanese and I liked Japanese culture. すごい。いやいや。とてもクール、ありがとうございます。クールかな。せめて息子をたまに言ってくれる。やっぱクールだな。Okay, so it's saying it went 4. Oh, knee up. Okay. I didn't notice the knee. They all went up to 4 mastery, essentially.プロトさんとキツネさん、英語を勉強されていますか？普通にファイナルファンタジー3が好きでここに来てますか？ね、こっちに入っちゃっていい？クリスタルの力を持たなければワープすることはできない。あ、ほら。Excuse me. This is the notes we were just talking about. Yeah. 何々することができる、できない、right? To mean can't, unable to. クリスタルの力を持たなければワープすることはできない。Okay? So if you don't have the power of the crystals, you cannot warp. You are unable to warp. There you go. Love it when you, something you just learned pops up right after that. This is the first game to really focus on crystals. Good point. Yeah, they mentioned the crystals in the first one. I don't know if they ever mentioned it in the second one, but they really focus on it in this one, don't they? クリスタルが、輝き出した。Crystal is started shining. お前たちは選ばれた。You four have been chosen. I also want to exercise my English. Is it okay talk to you sometimes in English? I'm still learning it. Yeah, absolutely. You can speak English anytime. I might sometimes respond in Japanese without thinking, but yeah, practice. Listening 練習のためにキンさんの配信を見てます。ありがとうございます。ちょっと早口だと思うけど、発音は聞き取りやすいと、なんか自分で言うのはあれだけど、聞き取りやすいとは言われることはありますので、よかったら、あとなんかこういう意味だったのかなって思うときはぜひ日本語で確認しても大丈夫なので。今言ったのはこれですかみたいな。クリスタル喋ったぜ。おい。Oh, that was the crystal speaking? I didn't even realize. 私の中に残った最後の光を、最後の希望を受け取ってくれ。なんか、ファイナルファンタジー14を思い出すね。なんだっけ。聞いて、感じて。もう一つ、なんだっけ。Okay. Please take the last of my light, the final hope. このままではこの光も消えてしまう。すべてのバランスが崩れるのだ。If we don't do something about it, all of the light is going to disappear, and the balance will crumble. Crystals don't have mouths, so they're not sure how it talks. But hey. It's probably the spirit went inside the crystal, right? これ、読んでない。光を受け取ればクリスタルより大いなる力を取り出すことができる。Hey, we used the grammar again. This is a little bit more of a complicated one, but 大いなる力を取り出すことができる。If you take... Hey, Skyro, how's it going?
ジャパニーズですか？ジャパニーズ喋れるんですか？当たり前だろ、ジャパニーズ喋れるに決まってんだ、お前頭おかしいか？
Thank you. Might be a Zordon thing. Oh, that Natsukashi. That's funny. Yeah, maybe like a Zordon thing. There's a little face in the crystal. If you receive this light, by the power of the crystal, you'll get very powerful. Well, yeah, through the crystal, you'll gain. You will be able to gain a very large power, powerful power. Power Rangers throwback, yeah. お前たちは、希望を持つ者として選ばれたのだ。You have been chosen as holders of hope. この世界を消してしまってはならない。This world must not be deleted. Destroyed. 4人は光に囲まれた。囲まれたんじゃなくて、なんだっけ。まあ、いや、同じ。The four were enveloped in light.まあいいや。4人は光の中で、その意志を、その心を感じ取り、旅立つ決意をした。単純だな。Maybe there's a big vocal cord in there. Maybe. ゲームナイトですか？よー、回転ベッドさん。Hello, Onion Warrior. Hello. It's Onion Knight in the English version. 剣士なのに、Onion Knight になってる。あらら、勝手に進んだ。ごめんなさい、みんな。なんか書いてあった。By the power of the light, they all decided to go on a journey to save the world, basically. 少年たちはクリスタルから、光を受け取った。The young men and women that received the power of the crystal. 戦士、文句。白魔導士、黒魔導士、赤魔導士にジョブチェンジできるので多くね。一つのクリスタルにもらえるジョブクラスは多い。I develop myself and shower and go to work soon, even though I'm very tired. More tired than Japan is of Prince. Yeah, Saito, okay. I guess these, Wairo, Mitsuryo. Wairo is bribe. Mitsuryo. Hunting in secret? I'd have to check. 調べます、Mitsuryo。なんか聞いたことあるな。こっそりハンティングすること？違うか。密漁なんだっけ？ちょっと合ってる。ちょっと合ってた。こっそりハンティングするはやっぱり、密漁だね。ある意味で。そう。しちゃいけないのにって言った方が正しかったけど、poaching。そう。今調べた。あれだよ。約束のネバーランドでその言葉を覚えた。けど、あれから使ってないから忘れちゃった。人間たちの密漁してたところ、シーンがあるから。Hey, why are you on a journey? Giant Crystal told me to. Okay, sure, that sounds cool. Riley pulls out a phone to call for help. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for checking in, Jerb. Professional clown. 回転ベッドさん元気？ Shout out させていただきます。Guys, did you know that Kaiten Bedo-san is a Japanese streamer who used to have a revolving bed? Pretty cool. Are you jealous? Subarashi. Like Austin Powers? Yes, like Austin Powers. Okay, so we got warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, and red mage job classes. Should we add those? Let's add those into our Anki over here. We won't add them onto our notes, but we'll add them here. So we have Senshi, warrior. I'm gonna put this in here because Monku, because it helps for learning how to say things in this game. Monk. We have Shiramadoshi. These words aren't going to help you much in the real world, but they'll help you in the game world. Shiramadoshi. White mage. Kuromadoshi. Black mage. Wow. And Akamadoshi. Oh, I am using a slightly different kanji. That's okay. It's the same thing. Red mage. I feel like they interchanged this particular in the game. I could be wrong. Crimson Mystical Order Practitioner, literally. Oh, if you're translating each kanji, yeah. Mystical Order. The magical way practitioner, yeah. Oh. Yokoso. いらっしゃい。お、完成な方? Groovy, baby. Thanks for the SO. I'm very fine. 4回. 싱가포르や. じゃあなんでバリバリ関西弁や? 好きなアニメを教えてください。好きなアニメいっぱいあるけど、一番先に好きになったのが、やっぱドラゴンボールか、ランマ2分の1。ちょっと変態の答えかもしれないけど。あと最近あんまり見てないけど、進撃の巨人のアニメじゃないけど、漫画最初から最後まで読んで。This is DX さん、シンガポールの関西弁の DX さんしてくれてありがとうございます。フォローありがとうございます。Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. さあ、その、魔法陣から外に出なさい。旅立つのだ、光の戦士たちよ。Oh, we are now the, I hear sa said in the first word of sentences sometimes. I never know what it means. It's kind of like, well then. Okay then. 魔法狐さんの好きなアニメは何でしょう？うるせえな。Yes, so we need to go into that magical circle thing, and we're gonna go on a journey, because we are the warriors of light. Thank you, Keen, of course, yeah. First, though, we just got a bunch of new job classes. どれにしようかな? 完全に見た目変わるじゃん。何これ? で、our 見た目? Our, what do we say again? I forgot English. Our looks changed drastically. Of these, for my main character, maybe Monk. Okay. I think Aida-chan's gonna be a white mage. Because apparently they're all men. Even the pink one is a man. Don't know why we have 0 female representation here. So she's gonna have to choose the ones that look like females, I guess. たくさんのアニメが好き。いいですね。Oops. Let's see. For my younger, let's see. Leon can be. He was at Akamadoshi, I think, in Final Fantasy 1 when we used him. Maybe we'll make him an Akamadoshi. He likes a lot of things, so I think it works. Then we'll make Aiden. I guess we don't have a Senshi, do we? But he seems more like a black mage. We don't need a Senshi, we have a Monku. Okay. There we go. 外に出ますか？はい。好きなアニメは次の通りです。はい。よろしくお願いします。The reasons I have love job classes because of times like this when you first get the new jobs and you see what you could possibly do and the excitement. Yeah, that's absolutely fun. I actually kind of want it before we go in. I want to do a few fights. Oh, can I even fight here? Maybe I can't. Oh, we can. But they acted like they've never seen a monster before. Isn't it strange? They fall into the cave, and they're like, "What? There's monsters here. What's going on?" Then they leave the cave. They're still monsters. You should have seen them the whole time. What's going on? Okay, so I guess we learn it from levels of the job class. Still no Maho learned. Excited to see what that looks like though. Story. No, that's what I mean though. In the story, they came from this town. They walked over to this. Cave. They fell down, and then they meet monsters for the first time. They come out of the cave. There were monsters this whole time. Even they should have run into the monsters on their way to the cave. Why didn't they run into monsters on the way to the cave? Did the monsters suddenly appear after that happening? I don't know. Still the show. Guys, before we go into this town and explore, and then I accidentally went in the town. Urunumura. We do need to take a 2-minute break here soon.
Keen.
In the game, what happens in the gameplay isn't always what happens in the narrative.
Keen Reflex.
For you guys to practice Japanese. I think that inconsistency is
That's right, they call me
not appropriate. It should be consistent. It should be consistent.
If I find a word I like,
okay, we do need to take a 2-minute break. It's a good chance for you guys to get some water, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do all the things that you need to do for self-care. 今から2分の休憩いただきます。その時間を使って水を飲んだり、トイレ行ったり、ストレッチしたり、自分のケアをしてください。There will also be some homework in chat. Make sure to answer that by typing 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we will go over the homework when we get back. チャットには、特に Twitch のチャットには、宿題を出しますので、その宿題、宿題っていうのは、質問に、答えるためには、1、2、3、4、どれかを、入力していただき、答えてください。で、休憩から戻ってきましたら答え合わせをしますので、よろしくお願いします。Champion. Okay. I will see you guys at 2 minutes. どこでも行かないでくださいね。Don't go anywhere.
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hita Dex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the Hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there. It's a hiragana.
Alright, welcome back, okay, Nasai. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. What the bird crap? I don't know. You got it right. What was I saying? 皆さんお帰りなさいませ。キンリフレックスです。こちらは、ゲームを楽しみながら日本語が勉強できるところでございます。もちろん英語も勉強できるんじゃないかなと思います。We are, let's see, let's go over the question. The homework was, what does the following phrase mean? そのキャラは泳ぐことができません。Okay, so this is the same grammar we were just going over with the last one. 何々することができない。何々することができる。So this is saying that character cannot swim, which is number 4. That character can't swim. Right? I'm going to go show you to the notes again really quick because this is the same grammar as here. まだそのボスと戦うことができません. Right? You still can't fight that boss. The same. 息子はピーナッツを食べることができません. My son is unable to eat peanuts. AKA my son can't eat peanuts. Right?
So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please.
めっちゃ考えてたのかな? All I know is Keen is a student they have Japanese language streamers. Oh.
This is Keen Reflex.
Okay, 天気の子。あ、天気の子。ちょっとだけ見て諦めてしまったっていうか、なんだっけな。天気の子ね。面白そう。ごめんなさい。女子物ね。うまるちゃん。とりあえずうまるちゃんね。ラブライブ、スーパースター、ラブライブ知ってる。戦い上手な高木さん。それも面白そう。多分1話ぐらいだけ見たけど。劇場版、のんのん日和、バケーション。しまって。それ、別の。エルフェンニート。私の好きなアニメは、次の通り。また次の通り。He is top tier 1. Oh. やめてよ。戦い上手の高木さんは結構面白そうだよね。Let's not do 25% what he does unless they charge you the price of your kidney. Yeah. Well, you know. Give me the price of your kidney though. Do it anyway. If you please, some Japanese. Speaking of me not getting the money for the work that I'm doing, buy my game. Do it. Do it now. No, it's a really good game. You really should buy it. No, I appreciate it. No, I'm absolutely no obligation to spend money to be here. Da-da-da-da. Anatomiya? I think we buy magic in this game, it seems. いらっしゃい、どのような要件で? We do. So I wonder how that works if, like... Anyway. It doesn't... No. Like, is there a max we can hold, like in 2 and 1? Oh, okay, so this looks like 1 again. I see space for it looks like actually 4, maybe. 4 magics per level. But you can at any time just take them off or trade. What is your favorite food? について教えてください。これ、好きな食べ物、奥さんが作る料理全部です。いや、なんでしょう。好きな食べ物。なんかその日の気分なんだよね。ラーメン、たこ焼き、ピザ。結構健康なものが多い。好きなものといえばね、いつも好きなもの食べてれば好きなものっていうか、健康的なものも食べるけど、好きなものって言われたらやっぱり、辛いもの、辛いラーメン、インドカレー。But it's only in this town Keen isn't right now. But there's a weird feature in this game where in the back of the town you can fight monsters, which is weird as all. Okay, so maybe it's just for a tutorial. Sushi は魚はあんまり好きじゃないんだけど、奥さんは大好きだから、奥さんも息子も好きだからたまに一緒に食べたりしてます。Okay. I feel like... Really? Okay. Buy 2 daggers. Buy Atsue. That's cool, but I guess we won't do that right now. Who knows about the monks in this game? Do you want to buy them nunchucks? I feel like usually empty-handed is the way to go. Fight monsters in the back of town I live in too. The Maryland State Police do it every night. Wakariyashita. Oh. I know I said this before, but seeing them move diagonally in this game, yeah, I noticed it too. Oh, now they got double daggers. Nice. They've gotten a double tsue. Okay, no, there was a big earthquake, so that's where the monsters came from. Probably. Are you gonna give me a cure? Okay, let's go get cure. They said there's a... Wait, what? Didn't you say... a warehouse behind you? I don't see a warehouse. Yeah, Skyro says some funny things. He's a silly boy. るのが2にアップ。It's basically the job class. Teach me sass words or phrases. It might be in the wrong place. This is more of a family-friendly type place. Welcome in though. Potion. Nice. But yeah. Keep it family friendly, but if you want to know how to say something, I can gladly teach you. You don't have to be sorry, it's okay. Very kind of you though. Chee-hoo! Why are we chee-hooing? Once in a town, even in a secluded area, the town is strange. No other FF game does this to my knowledge. Okay. Well, there's the warehouse. Zoko arimashita yo. Okishi. Okishi. Okay, we got a lot of antidotes. You mean cure. 一番右の、ろうそくが隠し扉のスイッチになっておる。There's... Okay. The candle on the far right is the switch to a hidden door. There's no candles. Oh, yes there is. His dialogue box was hiding it. I have to go be secluded at work now. Later. Mata ne, jane. I see ya. Why didn't that pop up on? I don't know how they express themselves. Anger of other stuff like this. I heard from the web that they are a polite country. They don't really talk dirty. I mean, in general, it's a polite country. Of course, there's angry talk and people. What do you mean by dirty? I think in general they are more dirty than us, as you've probably seen from their animes. Or like more openly dirty. I mean, it's a lot of the angry stuff you'll hear in anime, really. There aren't really like taboo words in Japanese. There's just mean things to say. It's all about actual context, actual meaning, which makes more sense than English if you ask me. I think it's weird that we have taboo words. I think it's weird. I was trying to explain to my wife the other day. You know, there's the phrase WTF, which, yeah, cursing is allowed in the stream. I won't often say it out loud because I have 2 kids in the house. But like, for a 6-year-old, I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. For a 6-year-old to be saying what the fuck, that's not okay, right? Generally, most people would say that's not okay. That's a taboo word. Now, apparently there's this new word sigma that I don't really understand the meaning of in young people speak, but he's learned from some videos you can say what the sigma, and that's not a taboo word. I was trying to explain to my wife that it means the same thing, but it's okay for a 6-year-old to say. She's like, well, if it means the same thing, why is it okay now? They should both either be okay or both not be okay, because that's how Japanese is. So like, you have the word kuso, which can be translated as, it can be translated as dookie, it can be translated as poop, it can be translated as shit, it can be translated as basically like you'll have little 6-year-olds saying kuso, and you'll have adult, 30-year-olds being pissed off and saying kuso, and they're both okay. They both express anger. And there's not one that's taboo and there's one that's not, like in English. You know what I mean? It's weird. English is weird. My son is allowed to cuss at home, but not at school. Kind of threw me off to hear his son drop F-bombs. Yeah, that's weird. And there's no way that he's keeping that only at home. He's definitely doing it at school. Everyone lit candles, kids. You won't typically open secret door. Yeah, right? Yeah, there are... Anyway, yeah. For the answer to expressing anger, there's lots of different ways to do that are still technically family friendly. But usually, well, kind of. Usually you're saying things that actually are mean things and not just using random taboo words like in English, you know what I mean? Anything there are forbidden words in Japanese, or is that just something with English curse words and culture around New Zealand? Yeah, there are very few words that I think... I can't think of any word. I usually explain it like this. If you're sitting with your friends, all of your friends your age, and you know, you're messing around, whatever, and you're at a restaurant, and there's a family with young children sitting next to you. I don't think there's anything you can say in Japanese where that the parents to those kids are going to be like, hey, watch your mouth in front of my kids. The only things you're going to say is like things that are like, maybe you can say something really mean to your friend, unless you're talking about or to that family. If you're talking amongst your friends, you can say anything, and they'll just be like, oh, they're really good friends, or oh, they're kind of mean to each other. I don't like the way they talk to each other, but that has nothing to do with me, right? There's not just a taboo word that you don't say in public. Yeah. They're all just actually mean things to say, if that makes sense. So it's different. There are, yeah, words sometimes, yeah. There's things I wouldn't want my son to repeat maybe in Japanese, but for him to hear, it's just like, okay, yeah, people can be mean. That makes sense. One thing, like for example, you'll hear like omae a lot in anime, and maybe in certain places in Japan, like especially like in the Kansai area, it's kind of okay to refer to those around you as that, but it's kind of it's really a rude way to refer to people, and maybe it's kind of okay, especially like with males, like friends. But like I definitely don't allow my children to call anybody omae, and I don't like, even though some adults do in Japan, I would never call my children omae, even though a lot of people do, because it's like a very like a I'm above you kind of thing. That being said, not everybody agrees with my way of thinking on that. Not nearly as taboo. Ohayo. Yoku nereta? まあ寝れなかった。寝られた。どっち？うん。俺も一回切られたけど、もうそろそろ起きる時間だった。これ？ We got cure. Okay. あれちゃんはケアルを覚えました。Yeah, I know Sigma's letter in Greek. That's all I knew. Oh, it's not family friend, so my 6-year-old shouldn't be using the word Sigma? Is Sigma like a cool guy? I don't know. They're saying like Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, right? Not Alpha, but Sigma. Yeah, no, I still don't get it. Which Greek letter is Sigma? Is it S or is it like C? I mean, like in sorry, like what order? Like Alpha is like it's the top dog kind of thing. Gamma is C. Did I already buy? Which I feel like I only went into one of these places. I already bought weapons. I didn't buy armor, did I? Okay. Oh, just待って. Me. How much do I have? Yeah. July. Okay. Like Sigma grind or something? Under the Gen Alpha slang, Sigma refers to a person who is independent, confident, and doesn't allow traditional societal norms, often described as a lone wolf. Okay, so he's a lone wolf. Sigma male is like some sort of intelligent dude who doesn't subscribe to the alpha bro mindset. Oh, that's... So we're evolving into actual intelligent human beings. That's what you're saying? To where not trying to be like the leader of the pack and a complete rude alpha male is not the cool thing anymore? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, none of those are taboo words. But thank you for trying to be a jerk. Good job, user. Well, alpha thing is not scientific anyway. We're not just wolves. Yeah. Oh, I never thought it was scientific. I think that people like to be alpha males, and not my favorite type of person. It's just in general. Like that's not a thing I think you should strive for, personally. Wait, that only recovers death? Oh no. Man, right. Toro topapada. My character has no pants? I think you're right. Hey, Space. It was like Ronin Samurai of Legend, but not the real Ronin. Well, the whole alpha male thing is stemmed from a scientific study of wolves that then got completely misconstrued because wolves are matriarchal in nature. So the whole thing about alpha males is completely false. That's funny. I didn't even know that. It actually made up the alpha term. Actually found out the one who was following them was their kids. Well, yeah, that would make sense. Be kind, brave, courageous, right? I agree. Yeah, once again, none of those are taboo words. But you know, if you enjoy being a rude person, go ahead. You be you. Hey, Yokoso Otaku-san. How's it going? Give me just a second. I'm focused on something really quick. Guys, if you didn't know, they're in the YouTube chat right now, but Yokoso Otaku-san is a really cool YouTuber. Let me give you your... who recently played Hiragana Hero for me. I don't know if you knew, but I don't know if you knew Yokoso-san. Your name is a phrase, so I'm not sure which to refer you to. I guess I'll refer you to as Otaku-san. But well, I think I actually just had you up. I was sound testing and I just randomly pulled you up. I'm gonna put this in the Twitch chat, but obviously you can just probably click his name if you're in YouTube chat. They recently played Hiragana Hero for me, and I don't know if you knew Otaku-san, but on Keymailer, I think I gave out about like 9 keys. I was kind of, I made sure that people seemed like they actually wanted to play it and weren't just, there's a lot of like just trying to get keys and then reselling them, which is dumb, but anyway. You're the only, of the 9 keys that I gave out, you're the only person that I saw make any content, so I appreciate it. But yeah. Not only that though, not only that, he did a really good job. And a lot of his YouTube videos are really cool if you're into Japanese kind of stuff. I don't think that works. Yeah, okay. I'm not, I'm still new to the YouTube part of streaming and how to properly block people, but I think they can still watch the thing. I think I just removed their messages. Anyway, I get confused by double chats. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Wow, I want to start learning Japanese this way. Might start doing it. That would be great. Welcome in, Grant-san. But yeah, maybe Otaku-san, or well, I think Otaku-san is usually at work, so maybe can't respond. But or Grant can tell me the proper way to block, because I honestly don't know. Yeah, you can see the chat down there. Just so you know, we're gonna get back to the game. Gee, I pushed up. Why is up? Anyway. Yeah, so welcome in, Grandson. For those of you guys who are new, I feel like there's a lot of people who just came in. This is, I'm Keen Reflex. This is the space where you guys practice Japanese while enjoying video games. We play games in Japanese, and then I do notes like this, where we pull out some words. Here we go, like words that came from the game. Tanken, example sentence that comes straight from the game. 彼は洞窟に入り、ただ探検気分だった。彼らは、I forgot this was 彼ら。Forgot that. Right, 落とし穴、岩. And then we also go over grammar. These are actually ones that I put into the stream, but they are grammar points that we can go over. And then I go ahead and I put all of this, the notes, in the Discord. They are currently for only Twitch subscribers. I can probably, I don't think, I'm not actually monetized on YouTube, so I can't even do that for YouTubers right now, YouTube. But for now it'll be on the Twitch in Discord. You can still see the Discord and lots of other free things in the Discord though. And that's what we do. Really, is this how YouTube is? Is that really how it goes? That's frustrating. That's probably the same person. I've never had that problem on Twitch so far. Maybe I'm big enough to where that can be a problem. That makes me sad though. I need to look into how to do the YouTube auto mod. It's very intuitive in the Twitch part, but I haven't really looked into the. I think YouTube was originally made for putting videos and added the streaming, so I feel like a lot of it's, at least for me, a lot less intuitive. I click on their name. It didn't let me. It only lets me hide their, it says hide their messages on Twitch. Is that the same as blocking? And then I can report and I can remove. That means that they can still come and watch. I want them watching. Oh, konbanwa! I'm in YouTube Studio. Yeah, no, the only choices I have are report and hide. And remove. I'm assuming removes them from the chat, maybe. I did all of the above. I don't use Nightbot on Twitch. I use Mix It Up. 何か問題が起きてる雰囲気ですね。あ、うん、もう大丈夫。とりあえず YouTube の方で、まあ嫌な人がいた。で、YouTube の、いろいろ人を追い出す、払い出す方法がわからなくて困ってただけ。でももう大丈夫。いないので。まず知らなければならない。クリスタルはその意志でお前たちを選んだのだ。Wait, is this guy giving a storyline? さあ、その力をお前たちの光の、心を無駄にしてはならない。食べ立つのじゃ、そしてディアメの力を封じるのだ。ライム Okay. What's up with all of these? Does this one heal me? よし、HP と MP が回復した。よかったよかった。ようこそ、オタクさん、オタク、こんにちは。オタクさんはすごく良い方で。Have you, I know you're working, so feel free to answer whenever you can, not right away, but do you have plans, whether streaming or not, to continue playing the game, or are you going to try and master hiragana? I didn't see the place where you could... Oh wait, I was fighting. I just realized I was fighting. I was like, I didn't see what you guys were talking about the fighting. I have been fighting, haven't I? That's so weird that my brain just skipped over it. I'm fighting, and I'm just like, guys, there's no fighting in the back of the town. What are you talking about? Where is it? Okay, sorry, I've been here. Are we done? Did we just go to the next town yet? Yeah, we can heal there. Okay. I don't want to waste a potion. Did I just waste a potion? いやー、おかげで腰の痛みが良くなったわい。ありがとうさん、お礼にこれをあげ。ひどいわ。Yeah, Lily, it's just the word isn't block that I get. I have report and I have remove and I have hide messages. That's what I get. What's up, dude? I don't have the word block, but maybe what I'm doing is also blocking. What are you pointing at? Yes. I said, what do you point? You want this? なんでしょう? 何が欲しいでしょう? ごめんね。あ、本当だ。ブブブブブブブになってる。ピンポンピンポンブブブブブブ。これは？これは？これは？これは？Can you say, here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Say it. Ohayo.
Hiya.
Okay, so this is Aiden. Yep, that's $25 for Olive Garden. We'll go there sometime. But yeah, this old man, he's like giving me a tutorial. It's like, you can open items and then you can use items from the item menu. Try using a potion on me. And so I do. It's like, oh, thank you. My back has been hurting this whole time. He tricked me. Ohayo. They say Ohayo, Aiden. Ohayo. Say good morning. Morning. Cute. Arigato. Oh yeah, Otaku-san. So you played Hiragana Hero, yeah? This is Aiden. He's the one that gives you the flashcards in the game. And I don't know if you noticed. see if his hair is doing the thing. Oh, it is. Maybe you can. Let me put my face seems to be a good contrast. Oh, yep, there's Aiden again. His hair is like that in the game because his hair is like that in real life. It's like the best representation of a real person that I've seen, really. Papa ganbare. Arigato. He's hearing Papa ganbare. Papa katta. Papa katta. Arigato. Oh my. That was a nice burp. Yeah, he's got 2 tsumuji. Yeah. 2, like yeah. 2 of those hair swirls, yeah. Right? And so at the middle of it, spikes up like that. What's this? Azusu no mura. Mo tsugu no mura. Yeah! Yeah! I scared them. I'm scared. Are they scared? Yeah. すまん、てっきりあんたたちも幽霊かと思って。Yeah, scared. I'm scared. Yeah. Okay, let's learn the word yude. Let's learn the word yude really quick. Really quick. Relatively quick. I'm scared. Okay, we got the word yude. Yu-u-le-i. Okay. Okay. Not everything I'm saying is directly to you, sir. He's like, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is like a spirit or ghost. Traditionally female, but we won't get into that too much right now. So the example sentence was Tekiri. Tekiri. Anta tachi mo yure ka to omotte. Maybe I'll even add the iman in there because it's kind of like a. Oh, I'll put like yeah. Siman. Okay. What? Eek. Sorry. I was sure you were a ghost. The tekiri is makes it that he's very sure. I was so sure that you were a ghost, right? Instead of just I maybe thought you were a ghost. Eek, sorry, I was sure you were a ghost. You usually hear kya, but I guess maybe because this is probably male, he's a little bit more masculine scream. I don't know. Kya! Suman, tekiri anta tachi mo yure ka to omotte. Sorry, I was sure you were a ghost. You guys were ghosts, but that's okay. You were ghosts? I feel like, so I use the word you guys to mean plural you. Seeing as the word literally is masculine in nature, I feel like it would be nice to have a more neutral plural you. Even though you by itself can be plural, but you know it's confusing, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys. Technically, we are all guys. You guys weren't seeing the notes. Dang it! So sorry. Here it is. Yude. Yeah, seman. Tekiri anta tachi mo yure ka to omotte. Eek, sorry, I was sure you guys were ghosts. Yeah, are you tired? Yeah. You can go back to bed. He needs to go on my run while it's not raining. Oh my goodness, get some sleep, or not get some sleep, get some running in before it rains. ないらしいこの神が祝福してくださいますように。ありがとうございます。楽ありがとうございます。Okay, let's continue. He thought we were ghosts. I'm gonna fall asleep right there, really. 私は西から旅してきたものだ。 この村は、呪われている。宿屋に幽霊が出るんだ。Okay, I'm a traveler from the west. This village is cursed. Yeah, there's a ghost that appears or ghosts, we don't really know, at the inn, probably when you go to bed. Oh, we already get to buy new stuff. We did like 2 fights from there to here. Oh, hello. 真の呪いでこの姿に、されてしまった。So can we not buy stuff? That would make sense. We literally just bought stuff. It would make sense that we'd have to do some storyline before that happens. Okay. Okay. 見えない。この人たち見えない。なんで見えないんだろう。見えないね。これ。しかし、サスン城のサラ姫に見せれるの指輪を作って差し上げたことがある。パパ見えない。指輪さえれば。お、シド。花壇から来たんじゃ。ネレブの谷が、黄金で塞がれてしまい、花に帰れなくなってしまった。Okay. Oh wow, I really thought that it was just random banter, so I skipped it. シドから引く手を隠した場所を聞いた。西の砂漠だ。We're already gonna get an airship? That's really early in the game. Okay. Oh, look, it is about time for our break though. Sorry, guys. Okay, so it is. Yes, we're gonna go there in a second. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. The ads might. Oh, they started. Okay. For those of you who are on YouTube, you can probably still see, or if you're on Twitch and what's the word? Subbed, then you will be able to see. But we're gonna take the 2 minutes. Make sure to answer the question in chat, and I'll see you guys very soon. 2分で聞いていただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you will learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits.
Alright, welcome back. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. 皆さんお帰りなさいませ。Keen Reflex です。こちら日本語じゃなくてゲームを楽しみながら日本語も勉強できるところでございます。おはようございます。おはようございます。おはようございます。OK。ネムスラバーさん、こんにちは。私は日本語に興味があり、今よりもっと上手な日本語を学びたいローマニア人かなです。ようこそ ぜひぜひ、こちら日本語が学べるところでございますので、そして練習できるところでございますので、ぜひぜひご覧ください。どれぐらい日本語を勉強してますか？何年ぐらい？ How long have you been studying Japanese?
And this is a space for you
なんじゃこれ。
guys to practice
あ、
Japanese.
見て。こ
What?
っち。
こっち何？
That's right.
何があんの？
And I'm a
Sword.
translator.
あちちち。
Read the stories in Japanese.
あちちちって。
And then I tell you what
Achichi.
they mean. If I find
触んない方がいいよね。
the
あちち。
meaning
It's
and
hot.
then I post a lesson on YouTube and then we find some words
お、
again.
これもあちちち。あちちち。あちちち。
So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit
Achi.
subscribe. Stick around if you please.
Okay.
Some
Papa.
Japanese.
So sorry. I just realized you guys didn't get to say the あちちち。あちちち。あちちち。あちちち。And yeah, thank you, Otaku-san, for the lurk.
パパチェ
I'm assuming we still call them lurks in YouTube land. Appreciate the lurking.
パパ見て
Well, okay, I was told that the Yude pop up in... Oh, those are the Yude. Those aren't Yude, though. They're cursed, right? So we probably need to find a place to get rid of the curse. Oh, by the way, I did totally forget to go over the homework, which was... Let's see. Conjugate asobu to the te form. So if you have asobu, which ends in bu, mu, or nu, you take that mu, bu, or nu off. Put your shirt down, please.
Okay.
Thank you. It becomes nde, so we take off the bu from asobu, it becomes aso, and nde, asonde is the correct answer for te form. Can I ask you something? Absolutely. Ask away. Arigato, gambaru. Yosh. Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome in, Shano. How's it going, bud? Have you played Hiragana Hero yet? Guys, if you guys didn't know, Popular Shano is not only a long-time streamer friend, but also...
Papa, what's the turn?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
No.
We'll fight. But also voice of Bobby in Hiragana Hero. You have played, oh nice! Did you stream it or just off stream? How was it? Wait. I think I remember watching you. Must not have known.
Papa, he did it.
I did it. Oops, wrong person. I definitely check out Popular channel. Also, check out, I think I can just type HH. Is it HH? Does that work? Yes. It says please wish listed on Steam, but Hiragana Hero is now available on Steam for $9.99, so definitely check it out. Oh, you're slipping. You're slipping. Reawakening my Japanese lessons from college. Yay! Yay! I believe we can do it in YouTube. It should work as well. Let's check out
Papa.
Hiragana Hero. My Japanese language have a lot of English words. For example, moku, game, streaming. Why? The question is why? Because every language does that. We borrow words from other cultures. They're called loan words. Especially when it's something that's a new concept to your culture. So a lot of like the more Wait, what are we doing? Yeah, she's sleeping. You wanna go lay down? You gonna sit here? Especially, so like when you, I don't know, so for example, we get onigiri. We get the concept of onigiri in Japanese, or in American culture, that's a Japanese concept. Or an Asian concept, I guess I should say. Eastern Asian. But they we did try to translate it as rice bowl, but now Aiden. Sorry, give me a second. She comes all the way out here to sleep, and he still climbs on her to wake her up. Okay. But yeah, so monku. Oh, you're talking about monku as in like monk, yeah. That particular one actually isn't a real Japanese word, as far as I know. I mean, monku is a Japanese word that means something completely different. But wait a minute, isn't this? That's where I came from. A dead end. But yeah, in this game, they do, obviously, in video games, they just think it's cool to use a lot of English words. Like anime. But actual loan words, yeah, that's just a normal thing. English have all those English influences words translated in the original. Yeah, I think Chinese especially has, is that your first language? People don't seem to know the name. Arisa is just Alice, yeah. I think Chinese also has it doesn't have the capability to really put loan words like that. I'm seeing buttons and whatnot. I can't do anything. Oh, I was told about an airship. I think I need to go find the airship. Oh, I'm dying. Sorry. But yeah, Chinese, you use all of the Chinese characters, right? And like you can put Western names and whatever in Chinese with characters, essentially. Japanese actually has an alphabet used specifically for loan words. And in English, when we use loan words, we often spell it how it is in the original. If it's a Western language, we just keep that spelling minus any like tildes or whatever. Not tildes, what do you call them? Accents. Studied Chinese as well. Yeah. Do you not have loan words in whatever your original language is? I don't know if that's possible. I think every language borrows words from all different kinds of languages. A lot of words that we assume are English loan words are actually not. They're actually like Portuguese or German. A lot of loan words are actually from non-English and Japanese. Well, yeah, you guys know I don't even know what they called it in English. Kunigiwa no nandakke? Arisu. I can't remember the Japanese either. Imagiwa no Kuni no Arisu on Netflix. I don't know how they translated that, but it's obviously a play on words of Alice in Wonderland, the Netflix show where a guy named Arisu, he essentially gets mysteriously isekai'd into a world where you have to play games in order to extend your life timer, but all of the games are like death games, like if you lose you die. Really great series. I forgot how they translate it in English, but Imagiwa is like a being between. Hard to translate it right with that actually, because I actually know the real meaning of it because I've seen the whole thing. I'm trying to think of the I mean, I guess it... Yeah, okay. So Ima... I could have sworn it was pronounced Imagiwa. Imawa? Iwawa no kuni no arisu. Okay, my bad. At least the dictionary, I'll double check the title pronunciation, but the dictionary says Imawa. So Imawa is basically one's last moments. But it sounds like the Japanese title for Alice in Wonderland is Fushigi no Kuni no Arisu. So it's strange country Alice. And so this is one's last moments country Alice. Makes sense. Rendezvous at the restaurant. A lot of people may laugh. Okay. I guess we go look for the... Like, Sid told me where the airship was, which I think he said was in the west. If we go outside, I'm sure it'll be really obvious. Wait, Sagi Waffles, yeah. Left. Example those 3 words: monk. Okay, so well, these are names of jobs, but yeah. The 3 words we're looking at. Yoshi streaming. Yo matey. Oh, the game that yeah. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But I'm sure they also have loan words though, do they not? I know it's harder to because they got the Chinese characters. Yeah, you just use Chinese characters like Chaokali. I remember I took a semester of Chinese, so I know some Chinese. And I do one particular word I remember is Chaokali, which is chocolate. That is not actually translated. That's literally the sounds. That's their best imitation of the English word chocolate. So. They may have original translations for a lot of things, but I think some things do have their own loanwords as well. And maybe Japanese has more. I would imagine that in Chinese they probably avoid it more if they can. They translate it more often because I think Chinese pronunciation is so much different than like English, for example. So it's harder to express similar sounds. And there's not an alphabet like there is in Japanese. There's, like I said, in Japanese, there's an alphabet for loanwords. Katakana. Well, I was looking up other loanword, like cheese is also loanword, and yeah, because those things originally were brought to the East by Western countries, right? Probably English or Spanish or other language-speaking countries, right? So. Maybe... I don't know what I'm doing. Can't believe they didn't give me any black magic, by the way. So rude. Chocoreto. What do you mean somehow? It sounds about the same as close to chocolate as Chaokali does. Chocoreto, yes. I think Korean's actually closer. A lot of times their loan words are closer to English than like Chinese or Japanese. I don't know the word for chocolate in Korean, but I'll bet you it's like chocolate. Like if you, of course they have arigato, but you can also say thank you, which is from thank you, right? But like Korean imitation of thank you, even though they also have komao or kamsahamnida, they'll also have thank you, which I think sounds much closer to English than the Japanese. Kinoya, Yumi. フェニックスの尾。あ、そうだそうだ。I forgot. You told me where you're from. You said you're ローマニア人。そっかそっか。失礼しました。Did we get any? I don't think we got anything better actually. Just now. Yeah, you like a lot of languages. That's nice. I like people. Well, I like talking to people who say lots of languages. Chocolate. Yep. Chocolate. That sounds, I think, more closer to that than chocolate or chocoreto. Yeah, when it's when that. So, oh, you've studied Korean then too, because you know that rule. When you have that S at the sound, at the end, it actually sounds like a T, like a very soft T. Chocolate. But apparently you know that. Seinaru. Yeah. Okay. That's some holy arrows. 突然モンスターが現れた No! In a lot of languages. 素晴らしい. That's amazing. Very impressed. But to know and speak a lot. That's awesome. Uh-oh. That took 46 damage. I don't know if we're supposed to be fighting this thing. Eek! 殺さないでくれ! Oh my goodness. 死にそうだった. White Slayer を手に入れた. Is that a sword? What is that? Sword. Okay. Well, let's actually read the sword. 聖なる力をもとった剣. Okay. Oh, we're doing Final Fantasy 1 style MP now. That's so weird. They reverted to the 1 version. Didn't they have just regular MP in 2? Crazy. I wonder why they went with that. なんでだろう? Listening 4 Japanese anime songs, Serbian chant songs, English songs, 1 Russian song, 1 Latin song. Oh, you like to sing like different songs in different languages. That's fun. 2 is a kind of weird game though. Well, yeah, but they kept with the MP, that way of using MP for all of the other RPGs up until after this. So clearly that wasn't that weird. You're right, it was weird, but like I didn't know any other but Final Fantasy 1 did the MP this way. Still figuring out things. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Still blinded. I don't know if I have. I should check my items to see if I have anything to cure that. Also, I have a feeling that this mastery only increases their amount of hits they hit. I don't know. I don't see them learning any skills or anything. That's right, because that's how dungeons do. Yeah, I know. That's where they got it from. Can I cure? Hey, don't. Niku City. Give him some eye drops. Put it in the top. 好きな布によって幽霊のような姿にされてしまいました。私は使えて言っていたので助かったのです。ミスルの指輪があればジンを再び封印できるのですが、唯一、指輪を作れる数の村も同じような、有用でありさまで、一体私はどうしたらいいのか。So where do we go? I also know an interesting language to speak. Emoji language, oh my goodness. Emoji language? That's beyond me.多数のジンの呪いによってみんな幽霊のような姿に変えられてしまった。ジンを倒さぬ限り元の姿には戻れぬ。ジンはどこに？シロの北にある封印の洞窟にいる。だが、ミスルの指輪がなければ、ジン、I keep saying that. Where do I get this stupid mithril ring? サラ姫が持っていると。おお、そうだ。昔、カズスよりサラ姫に、ミスルの指輪が送られた。だが、肝心のサラがどこにも見当たらん。Example, I love you is me love you. This is an actual language they've made up. Interesting. Also teach people and speak with my friends only on those. That's funny. Can you play Build a Queen for YouTube playables? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm not sure what you're requesting. I apologize. Jinにさらわれたのでは、おお、サラ姫。So the one person that can cure the curse is with the guy. 封印の洞窟に行ってみましょう。OK。お、戦士たちよ、よくぞ言ってくれた。確か封印の洞窟には一箇所、隠し扉がある。骸骨が影になっていたはずだ。Okay. So we're gonna go to this this cave to try and defeat Jin, who apparently cursed all of the people to not be able to be seen. Also, he has Princess Sarah with him, and there's a hidden door where the skeleton is the key. Okay. Yeah, Nick's translator offers the translation in and from emojis. That's funny. Hey, let's try and greet people before we come in and start requesting. That'd be great. Also, what are we talking about? Jinを倒し、人々を救ってくれ. Please defeat Jin and save everybody. You said, hey, request. That's the second person that came in. Hey, can you... What are we talking about? YouTube playables. I don't know what this is. Hi. How are you? Where are you from? What brings you in? Okay. Somebody explain to me this scam that's going on. Why are there 3 people in my chat all saying the same thing? What's up, dude? I don't know. What's up, dude? No, I'm not. I am playing Final Fantasy III in Japanese today, guys. And I strongly request everybody who's watching to never look at any of the current names in the of games in the YouTube chat, as they sound like scams, as there are 4 people now all coming in at the same time trying to advertise their games. So no. But you know what you can do? You can click on this link. You can click on this link and you can play my game, Hiragana Hero, on Steam for only $9.99. Yes, that's great. So explain to me, Carl, why is it that after not getting to know me at all, you decided to start advertising your game on my stream? And why are there 4 of you here at the same time? That sounds kind of sus. I haven't had a YouTube channel for 3 years. Thank you. Oh, that's a scam. Thank you. What's up? Okay, if you've been watching me for 3 years, okay, yeah. Tell me the name of my 2 sons that I talk about all the time on my streams then. I've only been streaming on YouTube for about half a year, so no. Report. unwanted commercial content or spam. Have some manners. Freaking ridiculous. Okay, we can't get over there yet, so we do need to. No, it's one person that's getting on multiple accounts trying to get their YouTube playable. They're probably working as an illegitimate ad agency, helping people or just their friends get their games known by spamming people's chats. I don't know much about YouTube streaming yet, but getting frustrated with today's. Oh, this was the secret airship place immediately to the west? Gotcha. Okay, we can't go outside of this. That's interesting though that we should be able to fly over that, right? I mean, like physically. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I focused so much on YouTube now, I forgot to look into it. Dang it! This is frustrating. No, it was like 6 different people. Percentage asteroids. It was all the same person, but he kept using different accounts. So I was having to go through every single one. You joined 3 years ago, yeah? If you actually paid attention, you'd know that I joined and didn't immediately start making content. Okay. What the? Are you hungry? Okay. Okay. Which version of 3 this is this? This is Pixel Remaster. P. It starts with P. Oh, arigato. Did I heal? I should have went to heal. As in, like, because I used up all my mana in that last place. I think I should actually go back and Oh, good morning. Ohayo. Yeah, she couldn't sleep because Aiden was kicking her. Oh, we got another cure. Sweet. Okay. So, guys, I do need to take a quick 2-minute break. It's a good chance for you guys to get some water, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, all those things you do for self-care. And... oh, goodness. Oh, it's not even popping up over here. Why is this not refreshing? Until I have school? Oh my goodness. You got about 3 months. Guys, we're gonna take that 2-minute break. It's a good chance for you guys to use water, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do all these things to do for self-care. I'll see you guys very soon. 2分で休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it any time. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。何でしょう?
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out. Ari-chan, あっちで呼ばれるのを待とう。
はーい。
Ari-chan!
はーい、注目。このひらがなはこうやって読むんだよ。あ。
Now that you know the pronunciation, you can use it to attack the hiragana. Try selecting Shout from the menu and find the pronunciation you just learned.
Ah!
Great job! Ari-chan will automatically come to teach you the pronunciation of hiragana you haven't learned yet. After that, you'll need to consume 10 channel points and use up 1 turn to summon her again.
Let's continue to use this method to take out hiragana that get in our way. I'll always be here to help you in battle, so don't worry.
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you will learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card.
Welcome back, according to this, you're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space where you guys practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Homework over the break was... which word meaning I is used commonly for younger or comparatively submissive males? 1, ore, 2, boku, 3, watashi, 4, watashi. Comparatively, you don't have to be submissive, but more, I guess, shy-ish. Or otherwise submissive is boku, which is perfectly fine. If you like to use boku, that's a thing. Okay, we're gonna continue playing this game though. Without any other rude interruptions. We are going to go back and, even though we learned to kill with the second person, which is good, but, oh, Keen died, what? Why is Keen dead? Definitely need to leave then. We run. Just left Keen behind, how rude. Hold up, you can't heal there. It's because I'm healing. Well, you know what? I think I actually need to go to a special place to revive, don't I? Hello. Watashi odori koyo? Watashi no odori mitai? Yes. Just step on his face. Beautiful. Hey, we are amazing. Yeah, but there was a place. Actually, a place back here where you could not only revive, but you could also get free heals. Of course, you have to fight to get there. Oh, was it not here? Hold up. It's not here. I don't know why I thought it was back here. It's not back here. It's down here. There's thick. Whoa. Hey! Pick it up. Favorite books that you've read in Japanese? My favorite book series is... So the first of the series is called Grasshopper, and the second one is called Maria Beetle. They're by Isaka Kotaro. You're okay, Dan. Just clean it up. I have not actually read the third in the series, mainly because I'm afraid it won't be as good as the second one. The second one was so good. So good that they made a... I don't know if they ever made a Japanese movie to it, but they made an American movie to it, which was surprising. Yes, they named the movie Bullet Train. Yes. So that's actually the second in the series. First one was called Grasshopper, the second was called Maria Beetle, which I think if you watch Bullet Train to the end, I think the girl at the end, her name is Maria Beetle, which is the same as the book. That movie, they actually kept a lot of the stuff true to the original book. I was very surprised. Other than the fact that in the original book, everybody's Japanese, not like a bunch of people from different cultures, but that really didn't ruin it. You know what I mean? It didn't ruin it in the movie. Oh, sorry, there was one big difference though, and I see why they changed it for the Western audience. I'm gonna just assume that everybody in here is either pretentious and have seen the movie, or they don't plan on seeing the movie. I'm gonna spoil one thing. It's kind of known, I think, a little early in the movie, but so I think she's a Russian girl, the main bad person in the movie. That's the only thing that they really changed, because the main bad person in the original one is a junior high school boy, and there's a bit more backstory on him and where... Did you spill again, bud? If it's just the cereal, just put it back in. Hey, calm down. You're okay, bud. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's take the spoon out for now. Take the spoon out. That knocks it over. So it was a junior high school boy. There was backstory on, we can fight while I talk. On how he went to cross the street one day, and the light was still red, but he saw that he could barely make it, essentially. And there was a person standing next to him who had headphones on, and they, by seeing him go, assumed it was green and just followed, and as a result got hit by a car and died. And from that moment, the boy realized that he could essentially be responsible for killing people without actually being liable for killing people. If that makes sense. Being like he could kill people without actually getting his hands dirty or in any way being held responsible for it. So he then went on to try, and I think I don't remember if he killed multiple people before this incident. He might have. But then, yeah, I think it's the main character's son. He gets him to jump off a school roof, and he ends up surviving. But he's in the hospital, and he's got like an assassin like watching him, and that's how he coaxes the main character into doing his biddings. But I see why they changed it, because it's a little boy, and he's like really evil. And the ending was slightly different in that well, I don't know. Do you want to read it? Maybe you should read it. It's a very satisfying ending for a very evil boy. Let's just say that. Okay, Give me a second. My son is stressing a little bit. I'm gonna go help him. Problem solved. Love you too. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna mention another of his stories. She's Monster is in production right now. She's Monster. I don't know if I've seen that one. Another one of his was produced in, well, there are two of them. The Grasshopper was also a movie in Japan, as well as another one I just learned was a movie that I gotta go look. I'm gonna stop the YouTube stream for today because apparently somebody's now hacking the other people who are watching. And that's okay. Go sit down, please. And that makes me very sad. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I don't know how to stop this particular person who's just, yeah, has no soul, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it before he goes up and messes up with anybody else's profiles. So, thank you, and have a wonderful day.